If you have a block, you can use that in any way you like, but for those that don't or just want something simple, just come to lying on your mat. Sorry, I'm just setting everything up well. There we go. So just make your way to lying on the mat, on your back. And you can just go ahead and close down the eyes here. Maybe rest the soles of the feet together, knees open nice and wide. Left hand on the heart, right hand on the low belly, and then just start to close down the eyes. Settle into a nice steady cadence of breath. So inhaling fully, allowing the belly to rise and expand. And then on the exhale, just noticing as the navel softens back in towards the spine. As you arrive here for a few more breaths, seeing if you can feel almost a sense of lightness or energy up into the rib cage. On each breath in, the body were to levitate off the mat. And then on the exhale, just a sense of grounding back down into the earth. We'll just find 3 more of those, nice and slow, and need to push the breath. Just allowing yourself to start to notice and follow it. And then on your next breath in, just go ahead and extend the arms up overhead, flex the balls of the feet forward, get nice and long. And then exhale, seal the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. You take a moment to rock it side to side for a moment. And then you'll eventually get that rocking motion moving forward and back. We'll make our way all the way up to a tabletop. And here's where if you want to cue the music, go ahead and hit play. Settling into all fours, ground down through the palms and the tops of the feet. And start to move through a few cat-cows, allow it to feel good. Inhale, collarbone strength forward. And then exhale, rounding the spine, drawing the shoulder blades apart. And then as you move through this with the breath, it might feel nice to add other little bits of movement. Sometimes I'll do hip circles or figure eights. You could also play with the angle of the wrist, so turning the fingertips face you to stretch out into the forearms. It's just a nice time to notice what's going on in the physical body. Never from a place of judgment, but just from observation and partnership. And then arrive back and send the shoulders over the wrist. Let's go ahead and extend the right foot back, really lifting it up by the hamstring. And then reach the left arm forward. As you inhale, lift the low belly, and exhale, take the left hand to the left, the right foot to the right. So start to feel it in that right outer glute. And then you'll bend the arm and knee almost like chicken wings at 90 degrees, and then draw them back down. Again, inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, take leg and arm out to the side. And then draw the heel towards the butt, the elbow towards the rib cage, drop the knee and come back to center. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale out to the side, bending elbow and knee, and coming back down. Release the right knee and left hand down to the mat, and just switch it out. Left foot extending back, right arm reaching forward. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, take arm and leg out to the side. Go ahead and bend its elbow and knee, and then come back to center. 2 more just like that, feeling a stable core. The limbs just an extension of that stability. Bending the elbow and dragging it back. And last one, big breath. Exhale to reach. Bend knee and elbow, and draw it down. Plant down through both hands and feet. Tuck the toes, and on the next inhale, just send the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. You can just begin to pedal out the legs here. Allow the head to hang nice and heavy. Nice push through the palms. Inhale, scoop both your heels. Exhale, drop them over to the right. And today, play with bending into your right knee. And that might actually help you get the left heel closer to the earth. Let the head hang and relax. Inhale with both the heels. Exhale, drop them over to the left. And then play with bending that left knee so the right heel can ground down into your mat. And soften the shoulders away from the ears.
Lift both heels, come through center, and just drop them in the direction of the earth so you don't ever have to touch. And sometimes it can just feel nice to keep a bend in the knees throughout class, which will mean they probably won't touch the ground. Start to walk the hands back to meet the feet. Take the feet as wide as your hips if they aren't already. And just grab opposite elbows and start to sway side to side. Nice generous bend in the knees so the belly can just rest on the tops of the thighs. Release the elbows if you've got them. Right, plants underneath your nose. Bend into the right knee and reach the left arm high for a twist. See if the inhale breath can expand the collarbones and bring you out in the center of the spine. Release your twist and use the next inhale to move to that right side. So bottom arm and fingertips pressing and top arm active towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Start to crawl the hands forward to make your way into a plank. And just spend a moment there finding a sense of stability. So heels extending back, round forward. And then maybe even think about reaching the collarbones towards the top of your mat. Shoulders over wrists, lower all the way to the belly, landing in one nice piece. Take the right arm out like a cactus, 90 degrees, and roll to that right side. You get a nice stretch into that right side chest. Stay nice and heavy through the head. Take one more breath. And then move through center, twist off to the left. Left arm like a cactus, so the elbows in line with your shoulder. You want a little more, the right toes are reaching towards that left edge of your mat. Coming back through center, moving through a sphinx pose, so forearms on the mat, like you're driving the heart forward as the shoulder blades soften down the back. See if you can lift up a little taller through your crown, take a full breath in, and then exhale, press it back, tabletop to downward facing dog. So you get to down dog, just see if you can find a steady space that feels like coming home. So the belly is still nice and active, but the breath is nice and fluid here. Go ahead and reach the right leg to sky, stack your hips. Start to create some big hip circles and down, out, and around. And then once you move a couple times in clockwise or counter, see if you can just switch your direction. Arms stay nice and strong. On the next inhale, square it off, stretch the top leg to sky, toes flex down. Exhale, knee to nose crunch. Inhale, reach the leg to sky, and exhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Start to shift it forward and back here. Each inhale, gliding the heart to the top of the mat. And then each exhale, sweeping the hips to sky, straighten the front leg a little bit. The next time you bend back into that front knee, step the back foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Catch the left wrist and exhale, lift and reach it over to the right. Heavy through the left heel. Inhale through center, exhale up and over to the left. Inhale, palms press, lift the chest high. Exhale, forward fold, belly stays in, knees can bend. Inhale, lift the spine for length, and exhale, step the left foot back to drop the back knee into crescent. So this first one, just push the forward thigh away from you as you continue to hug the inner thighs towards the midline. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up high, and as you exhale, twist off to the right. So you're expanding the chest. Take that right hand to the sacrum, and then the left to the outer right thigh. Just so you can settle into a little bit of a deeper twist. Take one more inhale for length. Exhale, bring out the spine. And then as you unravel, just kind of wiggle that right heel to the top right corner of your mat and lean off to the left. And gently press that forward thigh away from you, but see if you can stay active in the foot. Staying with the breath here. So everything has a sense of root with the
stability. And then as you come back out of it, draw the knee back in towards midline, wiggle the ankle underneath the knee. Back foot is flat like warrior A, crawl the hands off to the left. And just allow the spine to be nice and long here as the tailbone stretches to the back right corner of your mat. Keep hugging that right hip back, take a little more breath. And then start to crawl the hands off over to the left. We're going to come into like this lunge here. So left knee bent. You can leave the right fingertips right underneath your nose, left hand to the sacrum, make sure it's level, and start to find that twist. So lighten the bottom arm, lift it through the chest and top fingers. Take one more breath in, maybe lean back a little bit, and then exhale, unravel, and crawl to the top of the mat for runner's lunge. We'll use the next breath in to come to Utkatasana, fierce pose, so the feet meet. Hug the inner ankles, but maybe create a sliver of space between the thighs. Take a deep breath in and exhale, sweep the arms to the back, palms face down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sweep. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise 2 straight legs. Maybe a little back bend at the top. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, set it back, top of push-up. This time, see if you can lower and hovering about 90 degrees. You can always drop the knees here. And then use the inhale to come through up dog. Know that this can always be cobra with the thighs rested on the earth. Take a full breath and lift your chest. And exhale, sweep the hips to sky, down dog. Deep breath in through the nose, audible sigh out the mouth. Start to lift that left leg, stack your hips here, begin to create those big hip circles here, knee down, out and around. And then switch directions with it. Wide range of motion here. On the next breath in, square off the hips, top leg goes straight, toes flex down. Exhale, knee to nose, round upper back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Start to give yourself just those gentle shifts forward and back here. Kind of easing into that front hamstring. And then next, you bend into the front knee, step the back foot up to the top. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, catch the left elbow, and exhale, lift and lengthen over to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, switch and grab the left. Inhale, extend to the sky, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, spine lengthening, exhale, step the right foot back now, so you're in that low lunge or crescent V. You rise on up to start, just push the forward thigh away from you. You can tuck or untuck the back toes. And then inhale, reach the arms to sky, exhale, twist it over to the left, so you're as broad as you can in the chest. Back hand drops to the sacrum, right hand outside of that front thigh, just so you can twist a little bit deeper. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release, just wiggle that top heel to the top corner of your mat, flex the toes, and lean over to the right. Start to feel a little space in that front hip, front of that back hip as well. Take one more breath, maybe lean it back a little bit. And then exhale as you come out, hug the front knee towards you, drop the back heel like a warrior, right? Crawling hands off over to the right. Start to find this balance between the stability in the lower body and the length and expansion in the upper body. Keep crawling the hands over to the right, so you'll bend into that right knee. Left fingers underneath your nose, you can be palmer on the fingertips. Make sure the hips are absolutely stable or level, and then open up to the right. And then again, if you want to lean back a little bit, it doesn't have to be perfectly square in your hips here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. Spider crawl to the top of the mat, and then use the next inhale to step the feet up to meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit the hips back, you're settling into a chair. And then exhale, twist it over to the right. Fingertips reach in opposition. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. Good, one more each direction. Big breath in and exhale to twist. Inhale through center. And exhale to twist. As you come back to center, reach both arms forward and then plug the shoulders back in their sockets. Start to sink into the legs until as slow as possible you can settle into Navasana boat pose. Option one, hang right here. If you want a little more, you can start to straighten out the legs. Flex the pinky toes towards you. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hover. Keep the low back grounded on the mat when you come down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lower and pull. Maybe pulse the fingertips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a nice little hug here. Rock it side to side for a moment. And then we're going to get that rocking motion happening forward and back. And rock right on up to Utkatasana. The trick with this one is to keep the feet together, but to open the knees and reach through them. So when you reach forward until the feet lift, you can rise on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, step it back to plank. You choose, hovering at the bottom, chaturanga on an up dog. You can move through cobra. You can always skip those all together and just press back into down. So you get to down dog, draw the hands back to meet the feet at the back of your mat. Feet as wide as the hips, hook up the big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, stretch the sternum to the top of your mat, and then exhale, fold. Resisting any urge to pull with the biceps, and just allowing the back body to open by drawing the navel in. Last breath. Release the lasso on the toes, hands to hips. Inhale, rise on up. Take the feet out as wide as your mat, hands to the small of the back. Cue the tailbone down, and then you're lifting it up and over a barrel. Start to lengthen the chest to the sky. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, fold. As you fold down, you can bind the hands behind the back. Spend a few moments just rocking the hips side to side, lifting the head a couple times. Last couple breaths. And then go ahead and release the hands to the mat, crawl it forward, downward facing dog. So we're going to play with this fun little flow that integrates some balancing, opening, or external rotation for the hips. For this front part, if you haven't done the kind of yogi squat variation with me before, just listen a little closer. We're going to take a breath in to step the feet outside the hands like a yogi squat. So hips dipping, heart lifting. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, forward fold. Toes turn in, 2 straight legs. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale, reach in at the top and lift this left knee. So you'll be balancing on the right foot. You can draw your hands at the heart. On the exhale, cross the left knee behind the right like a curtsy. So those left toes will trail off to the side of your mat. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, tilt it into half moon. So that left foot will skate back. You can play with hovering the right foot if you want, or right hand, if you want a little more stability for the core. And then land silently, warrior B. Give yourself a moment to settle back into the strength of that forward thigh and be active in the arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, side angle, maybe forearm on that front thigh. Spiraling the rib cage up towards the sky. An option to extend the top arm forward. Next, inhale, reverse warrior B. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. And choice, step it back back, move straight to down dog, or lower to that chaturanga with the heart open. All meet up in downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment before the second side. On the next inhale, step or hop the feet outside the hands for yogi squat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold, toes turn in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale off to the left. Inhale at the top. Draw the right knee in towards the chest, hands in a prayer. Exhale, curtsy lunge, toes off to the edge of your mat. Inhale back through center. Exhale, soar in the half moon, like that bottom hand hovering. And then land gently, warrior B. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Think about a tug of war between that back heel and the crown of the head. Maybe even those extended fingertips as they're reaching forward. And staying light in the bottom part of the body. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, top of push-up, you choose. Straight to down dog or Ardha Vinyasa, that half-sun salutation. It just helps the body build a little bit more heat in these transitions. So if you don't need the heat, you don't need to do it. All right, we're going to keep that going here. Next inhale, step or hop the feet outside the hands. Lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slide it off to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Lift the left leg. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Inhale, draw it in towards the heart. Exhale, soar, half moon. Inhale, land gently, warrior B. Reverse. And side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, top of push-up, lower through chaturanga. All right, last time together here. Finishing nice and strong. Use your next breath in to hop the feet outside the hands. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise up, slide it off to the right. Strong legs. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale to the top of the right leg and then exhale, curtsy lunge. Inhale back in towards the chest. Exhale, soar to half moon. Inhale, land gently, warrior B, straight through reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, hands down to the mat. We'll all be in down dog for a little bit of rest here. So once you get to down dog, if you want to lay it into child's pose for a few breaths, the big toes will come together and the knees will spread wide. And then you can just give yourself a moment to push the forehead into the mat. Be nice to release the back of the neck. And then go ahead and crawl the hands over to the right as you continue to anchor the left hip towards you. And then crawl the hands through center and off to your left side. And then coming back to center, just give yourself a moment to create some traction between the fingertips and the tailbone. The tailbone pushing back as the fingertips lengthen out in front of you. Take one more breath. And then go ahead and press it back to downward facing dog here. All right, we're going to do just a little bit for the core and obliques, and then we'll settle into some standing work. So the next inhale, shift into top of plank. Leave your right hand down and roll onto the right edge of your mat for side plank Vasisthasana. You'll lift the left toes and know that you can always have the right knee down like a kickstand if you like. Tap the left toes in front of the right foot, behind, and lift the elbow to meet the knee. One more time, in front, behind, lift the elbow to meet the knee.
Back to center here. See if you can push the earth away more. Stretch out long through the left fingertips. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, hand down, press it back downward facing dog. All right, go ahead and shift to that second side. Move into plank. Leave the left hand inside of the foot down. Roll off onto the left edge of the foot. Start to hover the right toes. Go ahead and press the right toes out front of the left foot, behind, and then tap elbow to knee. One more time, nice and stable through the core, in front, behind, elbow to knee. You come back here, take a couple more breaths to really lift up that bottom hip. Maybe top arm extends out in front. Last breath. And then hand down to the mat, press it back downward facing dog. Full breath in through the nose, side out your mouth. Reach the right leg to sky and step it forward, warrior egg. Spin that back foot flat into your eyes. You can start to shine both hip points to the top of your mat. Relax a little bit into the shoulders. Find the hands behind the back. Use the inhale to open and expand the chest. And exhale, humble warrior. So that right hip drags back a bit. And through the stability of the lower body, you can just start to soften the crown of the head in the direction of those forward toes. Last breath. Release the hands to the mat. Just glide the right foot to sky for a one leg down dog. Stack your hips. You can stay right here. You can shift the shoulders on top of the wrist and gently flip your dog. I've been enjoying this version where both knees are bent. So it's almost like a one-armed upward facing dog. Take a big breath in to open the front body. And as you exhale, draw the right knee back into the chest, step it around, crescent lunge. Give yourself a moment there to hug the inner thighs together so you can rise on up with strength. Allow the breath to be fluid. You inhale, find length in the arms and crown, and exhale, prayer hand twist to the right. You keep that right hip drawn back, the collarbone shining forward. Start to get light in the back foot, and in slow motion, step into the top of the mat, or Utkatasana with your prayer hands. Maybe you hug the inner ankles and create that sliver of space between the inner knees. Almost like you had a rubber band around the outer thighs. Take one more breath in, and then exhale, fold. Pedal out the feet for a moment. Exhale the head a couple times. And then using the strength of the legs and a little bend in the knees, inhale, rise on up. Exhale, seal the hands at your heart. Just give yourself a moment to come back into stability, to draw away some of the outward senses, maybe tap into what's going on inside. You're going to open the eyes and keep the hands in prayer here. So you'll start to lift the left foot back in a warrior C. You might even bend the right knee a little bit so that you can drag that right hip back. And then bring the left foot back to meet the right, take a breath, and step the left foot back with a little lunge. Again, feet at the top, left foot will sweep back like a warrior C. Feet come to meet, and then left foot steps back like a lunge, or for a neutral pelvis. We're going to do that 2 more times, working to keep the hips nice and level here. Strong legs. Most of the work is happening in the glutes, not in all the low back. Last one, feet meeting you bent. This time as the feet meet at the top of the mat, you'll move through that warrior C, but we're going to keep tilting it forward to come on into your version of a standing split. So that doesn't have to mean that top leg is way up high. It might actually be level with your hip. Just flexing the lifted toes and reaching them skyward. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, just cross that lifted leg in front of the right, so the pinky toes align. That front left knee will bend, and you can crawl the hands off to the left side. Staying anchored in the breath here, and just feeling a nice release on that right outer hip, the outer leg line. I'm going to start to unravel the legs and just set the front left foot back into a warrior feet setup, and cartwheel the arms open here. Just a moment to settle into a sense of stability. Straighten out the legs, turn the toes in slightly here, hands to hips. Inhale, punch the heart up high as the tailbone drops down, and then exhale, fold. And your choice with the hands here, I'm going to keep my hands on my hips. But you can always bind them behind your back, or you can use them to catch big toes or outer edges of the feet. Couple more breaths, staying nice and strong in the legs. Use that next inhale to rise on up, and exhale, return to warrior V. Inhale, reverse warrior. Start to straighten out that front leg so you know, land in reverse triangle. Look up and out of the bottom hip. Exhale, Trikonasana. Extend your reach, stacking hips and shoulders. You've got a block nearby, just set it underneath that bottom hand. But you want to see if you can stay light in that bottom arm, whether it's on a block leg or floating. Last breath. Bend back into the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior V. So we're going to start to ease into the pose we've been preparing for. You'll come into side angle, and I'm going to give you a few options here. You can go into a half wrap, or you can start to make your way into a full wrap. If you are going full wrap, you want to feel like the heart is still lifting upward. Now we'll have a nice little opportunity to move into birds of paradise. So if you're going with me, use the inhale to step the back foot up to meet the top. And put on a high heel with that right foot. And then use your next breath in to rise on up. Now some of you are going to stay right here with the leg bent. If you want to start to play the straightening out the leg, that can be an option. Should not feel like anything is coming from a place of force. Take one more breath with the chest, and on your exhale, slowly come back down. Set the hands on the mat, step the back, top of push up. And then exhale, just push the hips high, downward facing dog. I'm going to take a little stretch into that side hip one more time. So reach the right leg to sky, right knee, left elbow. And then plant the foot outside the hand. It might be like a foot behind it. And just push the hips back like a down dog. So you'll be in kind of this cross-legged down dog position. Should feel nice for the side of that leg. Last breath. Release the leg back to down dog and just crawl the hands to the back of your mat. This time, bend the knees enough to plant the hands underneath the feet so big toes to the wrist creases. Inhale, reach the chest forward, and exhale, forward. You can play with flipping the tailbone up to the sky and hugging your low belly in more. Last breath. Release the hands, maybe a couple wrist circles, and then just crawl it back, downward facing dog. So last standing side here, we'll finish up nice and strong. Left foot send high to the sky on inhale. Exhale, step it forward, warrior A. Strong through the back foot. Use your inhale breath to rise. And feel a sense of growing up and out of your pelvis. Find less natural bind behind your back. Inhale, expand your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, left foot sweeping back. So if you were in front of a mirror, you wouldn't see the hips, they would be hidden behind the shoulders. Last breath. Release the hands to the mat. Sweep the left foot high for a one-leg down dog. Stay right here with the hips stacked or shift the shoulders over the wrists and start to find that flip dog. So maybe both legs bent, or you can have that right leg straight. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, start to draw the left knee in towards your chest as you come around to crescent lunge. Strong, stable low body to rise. And then play with finding that neutral pelvis. So if the tailbone had a string, it would be dangling in the direction of the ground versus the heel back behind you. Big breath in, exhale, prayer hand twist over to the left. Like you're pulling an up dog chest towards that left edge of your mat. Start to get light in the right foot as it steps to the top, or Utkatasana feet. Hips reaching back, crown of the head, lengthening forward. Take one more big breath here. And then exhale, fold. Maybe a moment to kind of pedal out the legs. The small bend in the knees. Inhale, rise on up to stand. And exhale, seal the hands into the chest. Prayer hands. Close down the eyes for a moment. Just notice the distribution of weight between all four corners of the feet. Flicker the eyes open. So with the weight of the left foot, start to send right foot back like a warrior C, lifting it up from that low glute hamstring. As you come back to stand and the feet meet, you'll just step the right foot back for this nice little lunge. Both feet together at the top. Warrior C, heel back, crown forward. Feet meet, find your lunge. We do two more here before we tilt into that standing splits. Big focus is just really thinking about this left hip drawing back so you're nice and stable. And then as we all meet at the top of the mat, this time you'll start to tilt warrior C into standing splits. You need a little bend in that left knee, feel free. Sometimes I'll even take my left hand to the left hip crease and sort of draw the hip back, so that my hips can stay facing down versus open like a half moon. Take one more breath to reach the top foot to sky, and then exhale, right foot in front of the left, pinky toes aligned, crawl it off to the right. So bend in that front knee and starting to breathe into the space on the left. Last couple breaths. Start to unravel the feet and just set that right foot back like a warrior V. As you inhale, rise on up and cartwheel the arms. Get nice and strong, fingertips reach opposite directions. Inhale, first warrior. And then maybe you can straighten out the front legs. You lift up and out of the left hip as you exhale into triangle pose. And sometimes less depth here is more, so if maybe that bottom hand is on the shin or a block, you can really focus on being light in it, so it's like there's more active effort lifting you upward. Stay for one more breath, and then start to bend back into the front knee and heel reverse. And begin to work into that birds of paradise here, so you'll come into your side angle. Maybe right hand reaches around for that left hip for a half wrap. You want a little more, you can start to find your full wrap. Chest stays open. Use an inhale breath to step the right foot to the top of the mat. Put a high heel on the left. And then use your inhale to rise on up to a long spine. Once you get there, you can stay here. If you want to play with straightening out that top leg, that is an option. Nothing should feel painful though. Big difference between pain and effort. Take a big breath in and then exhale as slow as you came in, slowly move out of it. You'll step that right foot back and then just kind of cleanse it all out. Let's move through a chaturanga.
Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale through down dog. To get that nice stretch on the outside of the left here, reach your left foot to sky. Knee to the right tricep. Plant the foot outside your mat, maybe 6 inches behind the hand, and then just send the hips back. So you're like a down dog with these crossed inner thighs. One more breath. Release the cross in the feet, so you're just in down dog and walk it to the back of the mat. Hands to hips, inhale, rise on up to stand. Start to send some weight into the left foot. We'll find right foot in a tree pose. So you can take it into the calf, ankle, or upper thigh. And then maybe the hands with the heart, and there's so many more variations if you want to kind of explore here. Focus on really pushing the right pinky toes into the part of the legs. Open up that hip. And then last little bit, you can still kind of rising to the ball of that left foot. I'm going to make it quite a bit harder here. Maybe you lift it lower a few times just to kind of play with all the balancing, stability of the foot. And then if that heel is lifted, ground it back down towards the earth, release the right foot, and just kind of shake out the legs for a moment. Do that last side, so right foot grounded, left foot stepping into the inner thigh, calf or ankle. And then pinky toes ground so you can explore that external rotation of the left hip. Hands to heart as chest looks proud. And then maybe once again, exploring with rising into the ball of the foot. You've got to lean forward just a little bit. Helps to think about a long line from the ground at the crown of the head. You were playing around with that, you can set the heel down. And one more time, shake out your legs. We'll take the feet as wide as our mat, fingertips to the small of the back. One more time, just lift up and out of the pelvis. So the lower back is more neutral, but the big bend happens just behind the heart. So full breath in. And then as you feel full, just pound outwards. Demonstrate knees a little bit here. And start to slow the practice down. So crawl the hands forward into downward facing dog. And just step the right knee behind your right wrist to set yourself up for pigeon pose. Take a few breaths with your heart puffed up nice and tall. Always use blocks here on the side of the body, or take a blanket underneath the right hip. Full breath in, and then exhale, begin to fold. You can just stay if you are down here. I've really been loving this variation with the twist, where you just take this left arm and thread it underneath the right, so you'll land more on the left ear side of the face. If you go for that option, you can hold your own hand and give the left hand a little pull. It can be nice to help drag the right hip down and back. And then from here, just start to settle into a nice, easy breath. Allowing new part of practice to be focused just in staying within the physical body, rooted within the present moment. So if wandering thoughts show up, just gracefully guiding them back to sensations of inhales and exhales here. Five more deep breaths. And slowly rise on up after you finish up that 5th breath. Give yourself a couple. Lift up to the crown. And then start to sweep that back foot forward. I'll do it facing you, but you can stay facing the top of your mat. Left foot will cross on top of the right. And you want to eventually work to line up the knees, but that might not quite happen, and that's just fine. Flex both feet as they reach in opposition. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then on your exhale, start to crawl it over to the left. And it may not be a very deep fold here, just a little hinge in the hips. Maybe you're popped up on your fingertips. Sometimes that crawl over to the left can help ground down your left feet. And then we're going to take it full circle. So you'll just make your way all the way over to the right, kind of working the hands like a rainbow, but spending maybe a breath or two in each spot you end up. So energetically, you've got the tailbone drawing down and back, and the chest reaching forward and slightly down. And then once you make it all the way over to the right, just give yourself a couple breaths, still feeling left hip drag down and back. And then rise on up, maybe just shake out the legs in front of you for a moment. And then super simple, you can just sweep that right foot back to set yourself up for pigeon pose on that second side. The left knee behind the left wrist, heart lifting high to start, and then beginning to fold it forward. And if you enjoyed that twisting variation on the first side, you're just going to take the right hand, thread it through the left. Start to catch your own hand and give the right hand a little tug to the left edge of your mat. Breathing into the side of that left hip and just inviting there to be a softening there. Leave the space to take note of any places of tension that you may have been holding unconsciously. Bring awareness and breath there to release. Find 5 more breaths. And then rising on up, nice and slow. Want to lengthen out the crown, and then you can gently glide that right foot forward to stack up the knees. So Gomukhasana on the second side. Sometimes I like to just take a moment to sort of wiggle the hips so they feel like they're directly behind the knees. And then begin by calling it over to the right. And this should feel a little more intense than when we make our way over to the left side. Not have to be real deep. In fact, if you have a block set up nice and tall, you can always place it underneath the forehead. Hands can start to, like a rainbow, trace over towards the left side. A couple of breaths in each spot that the hands land.
And as you end up on the left, just giving yourself 2 to 3 more breaths to settle in. Rising on up, last seated pose together. We'll take Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees open nice and wide. Prop yourself up nice and tall. Maybe that even means sitting on a blanket. Inhale, lift tall through your crown, and then exhale to start to fold. Tailbone to the back of your mat. Shoulder blades dragging down towards your tail, and then if you have any prop you want to place on the forehead or underneath the chest, that you can just be nice and relaxed through the cervical spine. Feel free. Take just a few more breaths here together. Rising on up, straighten the legs out in front of you. And one vertebra at a time, just roll all the way down to the back. Just gonna do one heart opener together this Sunday, so we'll take it a little easier, but can still just be a real nice boost of energy. You can set yourself up with feet as wide or maybe a tad wider than the hips. Start to push down through the soles of the feet. So lift the back off your mat and maybe kind of inchworm the shoulder blades close to touch. You could bind the hands behind the back, or you can take the thumbs to the small of the back so the elbows kind of prop you up like stilts. Stay strong in the legs, focusing on the tailbone, reaching towards the heels here. 3 more breaths. And very slowly bringing the seat back down to the mat. And moving into happy baby. Touch the outside edges of the feet, snuggle the knees into the armpits, and just gently rock right to left. There's no furniture nearby, and you want to play with straightening out the legs a little bit, one or both. That can be a nice way to explore the space. Adductors. And then zip the legs together, hug the knees in at your heart, and just extend the feet skyward. So maybe you sneak a block or a blanket underneath your hips for a little bit of extra elevation. Got a few breaths just to slow everything down. This one can be so nice for calming the nervous system. Staying out of that state of fight or flight and back into that more healing state of rest and digest. Just notice how some of the most powerful things for the body are usually very simple. And then one last time, hug the knees in towards your heart. Maybe even lift the forehead to touch the kneecaps. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just send the legs and arms out long for Shavasana. Got as much space as feels good for you today. We'll take a collective breath in through the nose. Deep sigh out the mouth. And just notice the sense of melting the physical body into the support of the earth. Giving yourself the next few minutes here to enjoy the sense of being held. Shavasana. deep breath in through the nose. Audible sigh out the mouth. Start to extend the fingertips long up overhead and stretch the balls of the feet towards the top of your mat. Feeling the knees and in the chest. A moment just to rock side to side. Allow the knees to rock off to the side that feels best this morning. Just cradle yourself there for a moment. Support of your hands, make your way to an easy seat for Sukhasana. Eyes can stay closed, sealing the hands in at the heart. Noticing the sense of lightness in the spine, sense of ease in the upper back, shoulders, the jaw. We'll end class today with collective breath in and out, and then a collective Om. So you're always welcome to just listen or join in from home. Take a full breath through the nose. Exhale, side out the mouth. Inhale here. Light within me, honors the light and love in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you both.
Great to practice with other people. Thank you.
Yeah.